Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm doing a Christmas in July flip through of a Christmas document journal I've made. I will list below the kits I've used. I think it was the Roxy Creations, one of her Christmas kits, and some pieces from Amity Bloom as well. And there's some bits and pieces from Ruby and Pearl. So I've tied it up and made like a pocket on the front. So you have this here, little envelope, and inside I've put some stamps. Whoops. Christmas stamps, mainly from the UK, I believe. And then I've got a pocket here. These are 2 cards that I've made that I've then just glued around the 3 sides, punched the holes for the tie. And then in here, with all good wishes for a bright and happy Christmas to go in there, I've used red file folder, hanging file folder. So I'll put that over there. So we open up and these are the papers, Roxy, I'm sure it's Roxy Creations. And then some journal card in here. This is the paper cameo. Wasn't actually a Christmas kit, but I liked the design anyway. And these, I can't remember where these were from. It was either Mrs. Coggs or Pink Monarch prints. I've done some tabs with some ribbon. This was wired ribbon. I just took the wire out. Another page, and these pages I have tea dyed as well. This is a calendar, old calendar from December, and it's in French and English. So I've covered the front because it wasn't very nice, but I've left the dates there. And then you've got a prayer card from Ruby and Pearl, and this is Ruby and Pearl's Paris photos or Paris postcards, I think. Tea-dyed paper, book page with a tab, a straw paper with a cluster. And then here I've got an envelope that I haven't glued together, and this is Amity Bloom, and inside another prayer card that I've backed onto wallpaper, some old wallpaper, and then I just clipped it on here with one of the Tim Holtz little clips. There, beautiful on this side, isn't it? The angel, really love that. Some old typing paper from the 70s, I think it was. And then in here I've got a Christmas postcard, vintage postcard, 1964. And this is just something I've put together, a piece of ribbon and some embossed tracing paper that's been tea dyed. That is a photo that I've printed onto glossy, and then this is newspaper print that I've just aged up. So there's writing space on the back there as well, and that goes in there. And then I've just collaged the paper was quite tall, so I've folded it up and just done a collage on there. These are Roxy Creations. And then this is from the Flower Fairies book. This is the Holly Fairy. And then there's the poem about the Christmas tree. Another tab. This is a negative of a Christmas tree that I've cut out, used a die cut. This is the negative, and I've just made a small tag, and this is onto some hand-dyed paper. And I think I'm going to have trouble getting this back on. No, it's gone. There. So you can use your scraps up and your negatives from your dies as well. Paper page from the kit. And this is a vintage photograph that you got used to get back for your photographs. You can see all the patina on it. And then I've put some Christmas negatives in there as well. And then this was sent to me in a swap a card, so I've just backed it with some tea dye paper and put that in there. I think it's probably vintage, but it came like that, so I'm not sure what it was. That just clips in there. Page from the kit. And then another, this is from Germany, about the Children's Christingle service, and it's in German. And then again a die cut that I've done and just clipped onto here. I'll clip that back afterwards because that one is difficult. A bit more collaging and some of my faux washi tape down there. This is a document, a tender document from 1904. I'm not sure what it was for. It's English, but I haven't really read it, I must admit. But I thought that looked quite nice as the middle. And I've sewn this in with some red wax thread, all of it. Turned up the sides to make these pockets. But you've got lots of journaling space. And this is just a tall journal card that I've put together, some collaging. I'm not sure where this came from. Can't remember. And then I've backed it onto some packaging paper with red sari silk. And then another small journal card. This came with, and I like the fact got the 25th on there, came with the Amity Bloom kit. And then this is an envelope, tall envelope I just made out of some not magazine, an old book, not that old, but I thought it went quite well because it was a Christmas wreath, so I just made a tall envelope with that. Page from the kit. And another, this was a gift from, and it was an origami envelope, and it was in a swap from a lady in America. And then this is a die cut of the Kings on the Camel. And then again, this is the other side of the flower fairies. So this is the pine tree poem, and this is the winter fairy, the Christmas tree fairy, winter. I also backed in, this is Sam Paul's backing papers, but I did also use some of Roxy Creations backing papers. And again, another Christmas tree cutout, and I believe this is, I think it's France, I believe. Not particularly wintry, but I thought it went quite well. And again, some collaging down the bottom there. And on this side, I'll put that on there, was a, I think that was for one of Roxy Creations challenges last year. I'm not sure. I'll leave that actually. Paint sample I've done. This is, no, this might be Sam Paul. This again was this is a pull out. You've got a tuck spot here, and you have this, and I made this on last year on a Christmas tutorial. And then again, just another little journal card I've made up with one of the die cuts on tracing paper, and you can lift up and you've got writing space underneath. That's the straw paper book page. And again, some more paint samples and a prayer card on there. And then you've also got a tuck spot here as well. The other side of that December calendar, and just a collage on here. This is some drawing paper I've just embossed an up tuck using an offcut from one of Roxy Creations book kits. And again, this was something I made last year in one of the tutorials I did. And that just tucks in there. Tea dye paper and another envelope. Again, I've left open so you've got writing space, and again a photo I've printed on glossy paper, and that just tucks back on there. And that's the end. So that's my Christmas in July journal, document journal. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell. Thanks a lot. Bye.